my channel. Cecilia here. Today I'm with Caroline. Carol.
Hi.
How are you?
Good.
Actually, it has been long since I saw her. Like, we know each other how long now?
2010 end of 2010.
9 years, almost 10 years.
October.
Yeah.
October.
Yeah. In Austria.
Yeah.
So we met in Austria. We were both there for 1 year, and we were the only two girls in the whole of that village. So it was
African girls.
Let me say African girls, Kenyan girls to be specific.
Yeah.
And since then, we shifted to different towns, so we don't see each other as often as I would love to,
As we
should. Not guilty. So when we have time, we visit each other. She visits me more than I visit her, so I'm very, very
But right now she has a very aggressive dog, so I don't visit her anymore.
Yeah, you see, she says it's because of my dog. I don't believe her, but you know, my dog is lovely and cute and small and
small. Small.
So when we can, like now, we visit each other. So it was my turn after 29 years of not visiting her. I had to come, and I'm very, very happy to be at your place. She's one of the best hosts I've ever known. Cara will treat you until you don't want to go home. You stay there for a month or something.
Yep.
So today I have captured her here. She's not leaving until we tackle a topic that is very, very near to our hearts, and that is how the difference between dating a white guy and a black guy, because we were both Kenyan. At some point we had
Kenyan boyfriends.
So what the difference is, or what the general difference of being with a white guy that you expect if you would have been with a black guy. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I know what
the differences.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
So we just talking about our own experiences. It's always different. You never know, depending on the person. So this does not mean all black guys or all white guys.
Our opinion.
That's just what we
might differ.
Yeah, largely sometimes. Yeah, really.
Everybody has his own experience and opinions, and yeah.
So, first one.
How do you start?
Dating as a whole. What is the differences that you have experienced? Just the normal, the first dates and meeting for the first times and all that.
Dating a black dude, dating a white dude. I don't know how I should put it. When I was back home, I was not dating just anybody. I had my own standards. I was young. I was feeling myself.
Yeah. So
I had. It's not that I don't have standards now, but back home I could not just date boy around the corner.
I understand.
So it wasn't. I cannot say like I had a bad experience. I had actually a good experience.
Yeah.
But there are differences. There are like differences from the expectations and.
Okay, we did not say this. My boyfriend is half German, half Russian, but he's been in Germany all his life, so he's German.
Yeah.
And yours?
And my boyfriend is half German, half Chinese. The dad is Chinese, the mom is German, but born, raised in Germany.
Also in Germany, yeah.
Born and raised.
Yeah, so we'd say they are Germans.
They are Germans.
Because they've been here all their lives. So that is the differences with them.
They just, it's not only the parents who come from another place. For them, they don't know any other place. They just know.
They just know Germany. Yeah. So for me, I think in the beginning of dating, one of the differences you experience is the depending on the person, the dating, the first let me say courting, the first dates. So let's go for coffee and all that. Germans can take their time. Yeah. Germans can take their time, and sometimes they're really shy.
They're shy.
Yeah,
really
so
shy.
I see that big difference with Kenyan or African men.
They're aggressive.
Yeah, like a Kenyan will just come to you like, hey, give me your number. They don't fear rejection as much.
Yeah.
Like they used to know so much, I don't know, that they just do it, and if it doesn't work, they go to the next one. Germans
They are a
take their
bit reserved.
time.
They take their time. Especially if they like you,
Mhm.
they won't show it to you directly. They kind of leave you wondering.
Like, does he like me? Does
Like,
he not?
what was that?
Yeah, what did he just say? What did he just do? And I'm telling you, a German can take a whole year. They can take months before they.
But it's not that they don't want to; they're just so shy.
Yeah. So for many African girls that I know, in the beginning when they come to Germany, they expect people to be as aggressive as in Africa, and then they realize after some time, nobody will just and very few people will just come to you.
From my experience, if you find a German dude who is aggressive, he doesn't want a relationship. No.
No. Mm-hmm. He's looking for something else.
And that's the thing, they are open. If they don't want a relationship, they tell you on the point.
Yeah, and that is something else I also like about the German men. On my part, is if someone really takes time to say hi or something, they are really prepared to go all the way. It's not like I'll just ask her and then if not, I'm moving on.
But if he doesn't want a relationship, he'll tell you on the point what he wants.
I'm not ready for this, or I only want these, and then you know it before it starts, or whatever you're
which I actually find good because they're honest.
Too, it's not like I'll tell you I love you, I love you, and then the next day they're not even into you. Those games they don't play, and that is something I also loved about German men. There are no games. Like they will tell you, okay, it's only for today or for the summer or something like that, or they will go for it if they know they really want to be with you. So the honesty part is really
good. Right. But again, it's not everybody.
Nah, again, we're just talking about
generalization.
Not everybody. So that is dating. But we have said African men go for it, but you're also not sure what he would really want.
I know.
And German men take their time.
They take their time.
But when they do it, then you know what they really want. They're honest about it.
They tell you from the word go what they want, and they're honest. Again, not everybody, because nowadays everything is fucked up and everything. So
true. Okay. So the next point, as I would say it, is what are the differences at home when you're living with a black dude or when you're living with a German dude?
No,
because you're both living.
You're past dating, you go now.
I've gone straight to living together. From dating to living together. What are there?
It's more like a 50-50. They are not like you're the wife or you're the woman, you do this, I'm the man, I do this. They don't have that. Some would, if like you're like the traditional kind, but you discuss it with the man and you know if it's something which works for you
or not.
For me, it doesn't work. I'm not a housewife. I cannot stay in the house.
I don't
expect to get money from my dude. I work for my own. I want to have my own things. I want, if I buy shoes, it's from my own money. So it's more like a 50-50. There are some things which are different, but that is now like the fine in every relationship. It's not like they are all together. For example, in my house, there are things which I prefer to do it myself because I'm not comfortable when he does it or he doesn't do it to my standards.
And then you want to do it yourself.
And then I repeat doing it, and then he gets angry.
But that is also where the cultural differences come in when you start living together. Because you realize
notice things you never realized when you were dating.
And then also you realize you're doing things according to how you saw your mom do it, or the way you've learned it as a woman, because you've evolved as a woman from being a Kenyan woman to being a Kenyan woman in a foreign country,
and learning to be independent.
You're also working. Sometimes you also work more than him. Sometimes, depending on what you're doing, because we're both nurses.
More than him.
Because we're both nurses. We work more hours a shift. So sometimes you're working longer than him, and then he's at home. He will not expect you to come at night at 9 and start cooking at 9, and he was there at 12 or at 1 or even earlier, or maybe he wasn't even free the whole day. So a German man, generally he will already have gone maybe shopping, even if he'll not cook.
Even if he won't cook, like mine doesn't cook because he doesn't know
mine doesn't cook also.
Or he does just, there are some specific meals which he knows how to do, but well, you cannot eat the same meal for a long time.
Even the ones that don't know how to cook,
they'll
they'll
find something. They're like frozen foods, they can get them. They'll ask you if you want, maybe they'll go out or order takeout. But he won't expect you to come from work and then start hustling what's for dinner.
No. And that means even if you don't cook, they'll know how to fix themselves a sandwich or put something in the oven for 10 minutes, or a pizza or something, some frozen fruit, frozen food. Or they will eat some muesli. And then something with the German culture is they eat bread a lot. So they can eat like bread and a piece of cheese and a piece of ham, and they are good. That was dinner, and nobody's complaining. Actually, my boyfriend would prefer evenings to eat just bread. Cold. Like eat bread and a salad and we are good. No, that's actually Germans, they always like have breakfast, warm meal at lunch, and cold in the evening. That is the tradition. That's the traditional way. But me, because we are not any tradition, and his father being a Chinese, they never had like Burmese Mittagessen because there was nobody ever warm lunch. That's what she means. She's talking German right now.
They never had like warm meals, so from home they always have dinner. And so we continued this one here because nobody's ever home at lunchtime, so we always like a warm dinner in the evening. Not every evening because I don't have the time
you cannot cook everything.
I'm not coming from work at 10 and start going to cook dinner.
When start cutting tomatoes and all that, and we work 12 hours shifts. Like you're there at 12 hours at work. So when you come home, like anybody else, you just want to take a shower, lie down, sleep. Because the next day you have another 12-hour shift. Exactly. So there's no time, and that is something that the German man understands. And then he helps wherever he can. My boyfriend doesn't cook. He can cook. He knows how, and he'll even direct you what to do where. That is another topic. But that is a topic for another day. But he knows how to cook. He just doesn't like it. But when I cook, he will help me with something else. Like everything else in the house he can, and sometimes he's just do it. Not every time. It's not like the whole time cleaning around and doing stuff. But if I tell him, hey, would you please help me go and do some shopping, and then when I come I'll cook something, gladly. You can even start already preparing before you come and just do it together. So I like the sharing of roles. Like because people think just because a man is doing the roles are there. You know that your roles as a woman, he knows his roles as a man, but you are all very ready to help each other. Like I can do stuff in the house, and then he'll help me do something in the kitchen. Depending on the situation, you are a team. And I love that about the Kenyan, the German man. The other thing about the Kenyan man, I don't know if you realize it, is he also takes the African man also takes the role as an African man also very seriously. Like he can be a breadwinner without a problem.
So yeah. Well, the Germans who are also like that, but at the same time, it depends on the lady. But
have you ever seen a German man who is telling you, baby, let me give you money for your hair, even if you have your own money? They don't know that part.
Now that I think about that.
Yeah, exactly. So that's something else that African man really takes serious. Like, let me give you money for your mom, or send your mom this money. Because
German, they don't know that. They don't have that.
Exactly.
They don't have. Here, you don't have to help the parents. The parents actually give you money.
That is another point actually. Let's jump into it. Like
finances.
The differences finances and all the financial the attitude, the financial attitude with a German man is each of us are making their own money. So you are small stuff, and your hair or your shoe and everything, that is your problem.
That's your.
It's not even
your business.
He's not even thinking about
even it. Even if you're like a housewife and you have like the same account, yes, you'll get money from the account, but he'll never like start complaining. You have too many shoes. You should not do that.